And I'm going to turn it over to our play-by-play announcer for Sun Devil women's basketball, who obviously needs no introduction to this tremendous group. So ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jeff Munn. Jeff, it's all yours.
Scott, thank you, and good evening. I can't figure out how to get myself in. Whoops. There it goes. I knew that was going to happen. I'm still learning Zoom, and so that's why this is working the way it's working. I'm trying to figure out how to get myself in the center of the screen, and I can't do it. All right, never mind. We're going to move on. Good evening and welcome. And I echo what Scott said in hoping that you all are happy and healthy. We miss seeing all of you. We obviously, like you, we were very sorry to see an abrupt end to things, but certainly understand the reasons why. And we're already, as you will hear tonight, looking forward to bigger and better things in 2020, 2021. So that's what this happy hour is about, is a chance to kind of look back, but also to very much look forward. And there is a lot to look forward to. I'm going to begin by kind of getting you refamiliarized with the most familiar faces in the ASU women's basketball program, especially from a fan standpoint, and that's our student athletes. Ryan Cohen, our director of operations, our awesome director of operations, has a little video to share with you. So Ryan, as they say in show business, roll them.
Here we go.
Hey Devs, this is Caitlin Levings, an incoming freshman from Oklahoma City. I can't wait to meet y'all. Go Devs!
Hey Sun Devil Nation, this is Keely Burton Oliver, an incoming freshman from Sammamish, Washington, and I can't wait to meet all of you. Forks up!
Hey Sun Devil family, my name is Jaden Simmons. I'm an incoming freshman from Green Bay, Wisconsin, and I can't wait to get down to Tempe and see all of you. Go Devs!
Hi Sun Devil Nation, I'm Imogen Greenslade, and I'm an incoming freshman from Sydney, Australia. I'm so excited to meet all of you. Forks up!
Hey, Sun Devil Nation, this is Maggie Vessling from Canada, Ontario. I can't wait to meet you all soon. Go Devils!
Hi, Sun Devil Nation. My name is Sydney Erickstrup, and I'm from Portland, Oregon. I'm going to be an incoming freshman, and I'm so excited to meet you all. Forks up!
Hi, Sun Devil Nation. This is Gabby Vasquez, an incoming junior from Kyle, Texas, and I can't wait to meet you all very soon, and go Sun Devils!
Hey, Sun Devil Nation, it's Brianna Sanders. I'm a senior next year. Whoop, whoop. Thank you for everything you guys do for us. We really appreciate it. Every time you guys show us your love and your care, we see it. Thank you, and can't wait for next season. Go Devs!
Hey family, my Sun Devil Nation. How are y'all? This is Ebony Walker going into my sophomore season this upcoming year. I just want to say I love y'all. I thank you for all the support that you guys have for us. Stay safe out there, and we'll see you.
We don't have volume on the TV, just this.
Hello, Sun Devil Nation. This is Iris Julito, and I'm going to be a junior next year. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for us, all the support we receive every year. Go Devils!
Hi, Sun Devil Nation. It's Jade. I'm going to be a junior this upcoming season, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for your support. We couldn't do what we do without you. So thank you again, and go Devs!
Hey, Sun Devil Nation. This is Sydney Caldwell, upcoming sophomore here at ASU women's basketball. I would like to thank each and every one of you for all your support and all that you do. Hope all is well, and look forward to seeing you guys at some of the games this upcoming season. Go Devs!
Hey Sun Devil Nation, it's Jamie Lowetta. Next year I will be a junior for the Sun Devils, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody out there who support us throughout the years and continue to do it to this day. Go Devs!
Hey Sun Devil Nation, it's Tay here. I'm going to be a junior next season. So crazy to think. But I do want to take the time to thank you for everything that you do for our program. Your love and support mean the absolute world to us. You're making my academic and athletic dreams come true. So I hope that you are doing well, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Go Devs!
Wait, Jeff. Oh, gotta let Jeff to unmute. No,
Jeff's got to unmute.
There you go, Jeff.
I keep forgetting that. I'm learning this Zoom thing as we go along. Tremendous work on that video, and our thanks to our Sun Devil, amazing Sun Devil women's basketball student athletes. And indeed, and you noticed how many new faces are in that video. You'll hear more about them coming up a little bit later on in this town hall, but it's an extension of what has become a great tradition at Arizona State University. The success both on the court and in the classroom of Arizona State University women's basketball. And as is the case, when you have a long-standing tradition, you also have a number of great former student athletes that stay in touch with the program. And part of our town hall tonight is to welcome back a couple of those great student athletes from years gone by. Let's head up to the state of Washington and say hello to Emily Westerberg Love. She, of course, was a member of ASU's Sweet 16 and Elite 8 teams of 2005 and 2007. Emily, are you with us?
I'm here.
Hi, Emily.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Family's healthy?
Everybody's healthy, thank goodness. That's not something to take lightly in this season, so we're counting our blessings every day.
Tell me a little bit about what the days have been like for you since we all kind of had to stay at home.
Oh my goodness. Well, I have 4 children who I'm now responsible for homeschooling. I'd rather play Stanford at Stanford in front of 9,000 mean fans than homeschool all my children. But we're hanging in there. I got a toddler that I'm responsible for as well. And I'm actually a sports life coach now. And so I take clients and some of them being athletes, that is such a privilege to support not only their all their goals and aspirations, but really their mental health in this season. So I'm loving every minute of it.
Charlie, are you with us? She was there.
Emily, go for it.
Okay. Hey, I just wanted to say just a quick thank you for all of our fans who, many of you were around when I played, which unfortunately that's been a while now. And just thank you so much for your love and support. You really changed the game for me and my experience, and your loyalty is just, it's pretty incredible. So I just want to say thank you so much for what you continue to do. Not only did you show up for me, but you continue to show up for the Sun Devils that come after me. And I just want you to know that your legacy, your impact, your generosity continues to show up in my life. I get to be a sports life coach because we had one at Arizona State, and you guys were willing to pour in generosity to support our life coach. So because of that, that's something that I'm actually putting into my future, and I'm trying to pay it forward to help other athletes who need some support like we got at Arizona State. And I also am still deeply connected to the coaches and the players that I got to play with, constantly asking Charli for advice and calling Meg and seeing what she can do and how she can help me, and just give me her positive mindset. And I'm sure a lot of you remember Aubrey Johnson. She played on the team with me, and we still, we live now in the same state. We work together and we get to raise our kids together. So it certainly is Sun Devils for life. And I just want to say thank you for everything you've done for us.
Thanks, Emily.
Thank you, Emily.
Thanks so much for coming on. I'm just jumping in here, Jeff. Bree, I know you're on a tight schedule too. So go ahead. Breon January, who is from the same area as Emily Westerberg Love and Aubrey Johnson Chestnut, another one of our most distinguished alum. Just wanted to say a few words to you guys. So take it away, Bree.
Yes, I mean, I can just echo what Emily said. We have the most unbelievable fans, and being on here today, I recognize so many faces. You guys have just supported us throughout the years, and we are so thankful to have fans like you. Yeah, I mean, I'm on here just to say thank you, and I know some of you follow the WNBA, and it's a tough time because we don't know if we're going to have a season, but when the season does start, I will be with the Connecticut Sun, no longer with the Phoenix Mercury, but hopefully when we come to town and play the Phoenix Mercury, I'll see your guys' faces, and hopefully you continue to support the WNBA. Thank you, guys.
Good to see you, Bree.
Good to see you too, Jeff.
You know, it's as we said, there's an awful lot still going on, even with the current situation. And we thought we'd give you a chance to hear from each member of the ASU coaching staff and a little thing that we call What's in the Cup. And I'm going to start with Meg Sanders. Meg, are you with us?
I am.
What's in the cup, Meg?
Well, I have good vibes in my cup. So it's a cup of positivity. And there's a quote, you know, the only difference between a good day and a bad day is your attitude. So I'm choosing to have a good attitude. I'm staying positive, making lemonade out of lemons. And I'm also very excited about our new season and our 7 great additions to the team and all of the positive possibilities. So Angie, what's in your cup?
Thanks, Meg. My cup is, I have a cup of patience. So I have been at home for a while now with 4 kids and a husband. So my patience is really growing. And as Meg said, we have 7 new players joining our team. And so this has been great preparation for all these young ones. And I'm really excited just to be patient and help these kids impact our team. So Nikki, what's in your cup?
Hey y'all, I'm here with my cup of enthusiasm. So I just finished my first season as a Sun Devil, and I'm so excited for our young group, the new group that's coming in. And I am super enthused about just growing and working with them and the rest of the Sun Devil crew for years to come. So Jackie, what's in your cup?
Hey guys. I have in my cup ingredients. We all know that Charli has a great recipe for success with our program. And the ingredients that we have, we're ready to mix in the new kids with the returning players. So we're so excited. We're excited to have you on this call today. We're grateful for your support. And we can't wait for you guys to come out and see the new team that we have for next year. Ryan, what's in your cup?
Thanks, Jackie. I have a cup filled with gratitude. As Emily and Bree stated, and many of our returners perfectly said in their videos, we really wouldn't be able to do what we do without you. I appreciate your generous support of the program and also the relationships that I've been lucky enough to build with many of you. I think we'd all have to agree that this was another fun season filled with great memories that I know we will always remember. Because you are all givers, I just wanted to give you an opportunity that you might be interested in. The governor's office is soon launching a campaign called AZ Sports Together, and it's an online auction to raise funds for coronavirus relief efforts. So it's all exclusive Arizona experiences. So our program has actually included a women's basketball game day guest coach experience as part of the initiative. So that's joining our team and staff for shoot around, pregame meal, locker room access, seat on the bench, you get it. So keep an eye out for this. Hopefully one of you are the big winners. And if you're particularly interested, feel free to email me and I'll inform you once the information is out on that. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing all of you hopefully very soon. And again, I appreciate all that you do for the program. You really keep us moving. Now for the person we've really all been waiting for, entering her 24th year as head coach of Arizona State women's basketball. What's in your cup, Charli Turner Thorne?
Well, thank you, Ryan. You guys actually all know what's in my cup because I always have the same thing in my cup, but maybe you don't. I have a cup of love. And on behalf of all of our staff, I just want to thank everybody on this call for just pouring all of your love into us this season. We felt it every step of the way. And like Emily and Bree said, for many seasons before this, because some of you have been with us for a really long time, even since I got to ASU. So we love you. And we absolutely, as all the players said and our staff has said, could not have the success that we have without you guys. And so we just want to express our love, our gratitude. And I'm going to talk a little bit. First of all, I just want to echo Scott Nelson's words that we just hope everybody is healthy, all your family and friends. We are Sun Devil women's basketball family. Everybody is healthy. I'm happy to report. Let's just take a quick look back to last year's team. We were really proud of last year's team. We were really proud. They overcame a lot. We had a lot of individual adversity, just physical issues that people had to deal with. And despite that, excuse me, I mean, just, you know, some incredible successes. We didn't actually, the last 2 weeks of the season, we were really hobbled. We weren't anywhere where we had been because of injuries. And so I'll tell you what, we got home from that Pac-12 tournament. We took some time off. We got back in the gym. I mean, we felt amazing about ourselves. So we just knew with those blossoming returners, I guess they're not returners, they were young people then, now they're returners, our blossoming young players and our determined seniors, we were going to have an incredible run in the NCAA tournament. And I will talk about the seniors in a little bit, but let's move forward. Let's move forward. Yes, 7 new players. That's 50% of our team. So welcome to Operation KISS. Keep it simple, Sun Devil. That is part of our culture, but that is definitely part of our basketball system as our staff has been meeting and working and talking about what we need to do. We will need to teach more efficiently and effectively than we probably ever have in our entire careers, and we can do that. You know, this pandemic has obviously changed a lot of things, and we'll talk about that in a little bit, but for our returners, it's probably given them a little extra rest and break. And then for our new players, you know, for better or for worse, because they should be getting prom, getting graduation, getting all sorts of fun stuff that they didn't get, but what we got was time with them earlier than we ever would have gotten. And we've actually been able to have 4 Zoom calls in April, where we've really laying the foundation of our success, building our culture, teaching how to sustain genuine, healthy relationships, being trustworthy, how to just show up for yourself and for each other every day, no matter what. We've also been doing fun stuff. I mean, we've been building our culture, but we've been learning about each other. So we have the Know Thy Teammate text streams, and we know everybody's favorite animal or pet. By the way, yes, we are a dog team again, across the board, we're dogs. And, you know, favorite movies, sports besides basketball, favorite foods and desserts, and just fun stuff that we've been sharing through April just to get to know each other. And then I would say, oh, hidden talents. That was a funny one. We'll have to do some videos, Ryan, for the video board on that one. Yeah, some of them were quite quirky. But this is a talented group. And besides our championship culture and connection, I would probably say, in speaking for our coaching staff, the 4 critical areas for us right now that we're really focusing on, that we need to get better on, that we want to focus on. Probably the first one would be shooting, but given the time that we're in, I mean, honestly, it's kind of challenging for these players right now. Virtually nobody can get into a gym. The other 3, though, we can be working on, and one of them is ball control, you know, ball handling. And I would say, you know, back in the olden days, we did a lot of that because we couldn't get into a gym every time we trained, and we're kind of back in the olden days now. Jump roping, ball handling, fitness is going to be huge. This young team is going to be competing against players 2 and 3 years older, trained for longer, and we are challenging them with that. And so they're working really hard on that. And probably the thing that I'll just talk a little bit more on is just mindset. You know, that has definitely been talked about in our 4 Zoom meetings a little bit too. And new kids, these 7 kids are talented. They're athletic. I wish we had time to show you little clips of them and you could really see, but you will see soon enough. But they don't know what they don't know. So we're really starting right now on their mindset, and it takes what it takes. So for an elite athlete, every choice they make matters. Every choice they make matters. We talk about, so we gave them like, okay, you have a bag of Doritos or you have an apple. You know, and right now, you know, some of them might take the Doritos, but we just say we're working with them. Our theme, our off-season theme, our improvement season thing is choose better. Okay, just choose pretzels for today, right? Do a little bit better, choose better. And with their talent and with their determination, if we can do that day after day, we'll be really, really good. You know, and they're working on our habits. The very first call we had, all we did is say, let's get on a schedule. How are we all doing with our rituals and routines? Good, maybe, sort of. Hopefully, obviously it's challenging, and we're all better with structure. We're all better with rituals and routines. So this team committed, okay, we have to get up at least by 9 or 9:30 and go to bed by midnight. And they've actually been really helping each other do that. Now, for those of you that get up a lot earlier like I do, that's really good for college students, just a reminder. So you might be thinking, oh, the day's halfway over, but trust me, that's very good for them. And they've been doing a great job with that. So, so we couldn't be more excited, as the coaching staff has already shared, about blending these blossoming returners with these super talented and super sized. We're very, very big. That's going to be fun, a little different than past rosters. Our super sized newcomers. So with that said, we really appreciate all the questions you guys sent in. We got, Ryan got quite a few before we even started this call. And I think, Jeff, we selected some that we thought overlapped, and we picked the ones that would probably answer kind of multiple questions. So Jeff, you want to cue me up?
Yes. The first question would be about the seniors. What are their plans going forward?
Thank you. Yes. Well, I will say 3 of them, Jatavia Tapley, Robbie Ryan, and Riley Richardson, all definitely are going to keep playing basketball. And they all have agents, and they're all preparing for pro careers. It really hurt them that we didn't have the NCAA tournament for many reasons, for multiple reasons. It hurt all of us, I know. But for players that wanted to continue to play, most of the scouting for the WNBA happens in the postseason. And so for them to maybe get drafted or, get an opportunity, they really could have helped themselves, and they would have done great had we got to play in the NCAA tournament. But that's okay. So Robbie Ryan had ankle surgery. She's getting healthy. Riley Richardson, actually, some WNBA coaches were really interested in her and called about her. So that'll bode well for her after a year or so overseas, just getting better. And then Jatavia Tapley, I mean, as the most athletic post player I've probably ever coached, I think will be, definitely able to get a good contract overseas. So Jamie Rudin is actually going to be back at ASU. She's taken a position with campus ministry. So we're very excited about Jamie's path. And she was actually, she thought about being a doctor, but, this is where her heart is, and this opportunity presented itself. So we're just really, really excited that she's going to be around us still, and that she has this position already lined up. And then Kiara Russell, she's still out here a little bit, still kind of deciding, but she wants to coach. Everybody on this call knows her body, has been through a lot. And so she kind of said right away, I don't think my body's ready to play. So she's looking into graduate assistant positions and coaching positions, and has a few things in the hopper right now. So stay tuned.
All right, our next question, Charlie, how has COVID-19 changed recruiting, off-season training, and preparation for next season and daily life? Wow.
Yeah, we chose that question because it obviously talks about quite a bit, and I'm sure everybody's a little bit interested. Obviously, COVID-19 has changed everything for a lot of us, and it's definitely challenging. But there's also, we've got cleaner air, we've got cleaner houses. We've got probably, hopefully, a little more quality time with our immediate families. I know we can't all be with some people. It's not safe to travel and stuff, but that's been something that's been very rewarding for, I think, some of our families, and my family in particular. Let me speak just quickly to our program. With recruiting, I'm sure, obviously, you guys saw that we signed Gabby, and we all recruit everybody, but Angie found, give a quick shout out to Angie Nelt, because she really discovered Gabby, and this kid is special. And I'm going to talk about them in a little bit, but to be able to add her to our roster, to be able to get a commitment that I'm not allowed to talk about, but one of the best players in the 2021 class, this all happened in this virtual world. So we are recruiting. We are doing virtual visits. We are on the phone. We are talking to coaches, parents, kids, texting. sending flyers. So the only thing that's really changed in our recruiting world is getting on airplanes. We are actually watching a lot more film because we can evaluate. It's much better to evaluate live, but some of these players we've already seen, so we've been able to just kind of supplement with extra film, and we've had extra time to do that, which has actually been really, really fun. Something that we don't normally have, or I don't normally have. Training is obviously very different. So our players, when we ended, we took a break. Everybody took a break, and then as we eased into April, we kind of eased them into some workouts. Nobody's playing basketball right now, but what they're able to do, we kind of old school. You're in your garage, you're in your backyard, and you're doing first step drills and ball handling drills and passing against the wall and basketball, tennis ball drills. And this is all really good stuff, actually, that sometimes, again, we overlook because we're already at an advanced level with skill work. We're doing stance work. Everybody on our team, frankly, could play a little bit lower, and just really basic things, but things that are really important. Jump rope workouts. Some of our players do have access to a basketball hoop, which is great, so they can do some finishing and shooting, but it's different, and it kind of just depends on what they have available to them. So, some of them have some cross-training equipment. Some of them, Imogen's parents were rowers. She's got a rowing machine. She's on that rowing machine. So, Keely's mom has a Peloton. She's on her Peloton. So we have different equipment for different people. And Rich Winter, our amazing strength coach, helps each person have a very good workout for them. And we're just working right now on getting fit and just basic fundamentals with whatever they have at their house. And then
you talk a little bit about some of the fun things that the staff, the student athletes have been doing.
Actually, Jeff, I'm going to just finish that. Can I finish that question?
Absolutely.
A little bit? Thanks, because I think that's our next question. But to the last part of that with daily life, I think we'd all agree, at least us older people, that this maybe just reminds us of a simpler time right now. And it's been a time to slow down. It's been a time to reflect. It's been a time to think about who you are, where we're at, and where we want to go. I know it has been for me. So, and I know that as coaches, my family at home, one of the things that we're trying to do is just come out of this a little bit better, and taking advantage of this time to not only have quality time with each other, but just some great self-reflective time. So, okay, Jeff, next question.
All right, next question. What changes do you feel you have to make, judging from last season? You touched on it a little.
No, Jeff, the question that you were going to read before.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry.
You said the fun things. Let's talk about the fun things.
All right, let's talk about staying at home. And I'm curious to know what kind of fun things you or the staff, what have your boys been doing?
Okay. I thought
you've got a bracketologist at home. He hasn't had much to do.
Oh yeah, he had his tournament. We did really, really well in his bracket.
Oh really? Oh good.
Yeah, Final Four. But yeah, I'll talk a little bit about my family. If the assistants want to weigh in, I do think I never played video games before. I tried to play Smash Brothers or Mario Kart, little poker. We've had some fun things. Again, spring cleaning has been amazing. Walks. I think it's so funny. Everybody's sick. You see these teenagers walking with their families looking miserable. I think dogs are exhausted right now. It's awesome, but it's just kind of funny. Our players, I'll just say real quickly with our players, what they've been doing at home. Again, kind of a simpler time. They're coloring, they're playing board games, they're painting. Everything that Angie's kids are doing and Nikki's kids are doing, our kids are doing, because, we get so busy and we don't get to kind of do sometimes those very simple and often therapeutic kind of slow it down types of activities. So cooking, our players have been cooking together, the ones that are in town, and just I think some of them are challenging themselves in some of those areas just to not only spend time with their people at home, but also just to slow down and enjoy the moment.
And that's always a good thing. So let's talk a little bit about going into next season. And the question, what do you feel you have to make in terms of changes, judging from last season?
Yeah, these are all great questions, by the way. And a lot of them covered some of the other questions we got. So that's a pretty big question. So I thought that we would take this question to talk about all the new kids, and then talk a little more specifically about, I touched on a few areas, but things that our coaching staff knows that are going to be critical for our team to have our high level of success that we expect. So first of all, 7 new players, and Gabby Vasquez, the newest member of our team, also the oldest member, is coming in as a junior from Blinn Community College. And you guys, well, you're gonna love her because she just is tough, very high motored point guard, can push the ball and can go all day long. So like Breon January. And she is a 3-level scorer. She can hit the 3. She has a beautiful mid-range. She can create for other people. She's smart. She's tough. Very excited about her. Also in the backcourt coming in is Jaden Simmons. Much like Riley Richardson, her dad played football at ASU and played in the NFL. And she did not choose ASU because of that, much like Riley. She chose it because this is where she wanted to be, but it's a nice legacy to come into. Jaden's a 5'9" guard, smooth, really smooth. Reminds me of like Niecy Hawkins a little bit in some ways, but she's really can play the 1 or the 2. Which we're very excited about. She'll be playing probably some point guard for us next year, and a very good scorer and potential to be a tremendous defender. Maggie Besselink is a 6'3" positionless player from Kingston, Canada. So she's really, oh, you know what? I'm going to pause. Okay, we're going to come back to Maggie because we have a very special guest here for a couple minutes. Michelle Tom, Dr. Tom, is driving right now on the road, has pulled over to say a quick hello to you guys. Shelly, thank you so much for joining us. God bless you and everything you're doing up there.
Oh, hi, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late to the Charli party here. Yes, it is just got off work, trying to head home. Kind of pretty much a long day. Currently, I was doing car triage. So we kind of see a lot of the patients come through and assess them that way. But it's nice to be off work or have a little break before I get home and do more work. But I had to definitely stop by and give my love to Charli and to the women's basketball program. They have been immensely instrumental in where I'm at today. So I always love to tell Charli thank you all the time, and to the program there that's been built. And I'm definitely a product of that and using a lot of the skills right now that I've learned on the court, the coaching staff, in everyday life, and being the doctor here on the reservation or near the reservation as well. So yeah, I think if you're going to support any cause that really empowers young women and to be future leaders, is definitely Charli and the women's basketball program. So that's my spiel for right now. So yeah, it's been tremendous. I'm doing okay. There's a lot of moments, but staying positive as always. So I just want to thank Ryan and Charli for inviting me today. I really wanted just to share a little bit about myself, what I'm doing, being a doctor now on the Navarro Reservation, and trying to help every patient, no matter what, whomever comes across me. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm doing. Again, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it. And give my shout out and love to Charli, the team currently, and a little bummed that I didn't travel this past spring for the tournament to watch the girls. That little heart hit hard in my heart a little bit, because there was such a tremendous team, and my heart goes out to all the players who were not able to to be part of March Madness with the NCAA tournament. So, but there will be more March Madnesses in the future. You know, safety first, lives matter, and basketball will always be there. So it'll be okay. I'm excited for it, and I can't wait. All right, guys, you guys all take care and be safe. Wear your mask, wash your hands.
Michelle.
Stay isolated.
Michelle.
Yeah.
There was an article that was posted a couple days ago on the website.
Oh, yeah. So is it www.thesundevils.com, right?
Yes.
There was an article about me. So that was pretty long. So if you have time, catch that. Wow, they did a tremendous job at detailing a lot about me, which I was quite surprised but pleased. I hope it helps some people out there kind of know my purpose and kind of things I've been through. And again, a lot of the turning points that really solidified what I wanted to do happened at ASU. So that was pretty awesome. So I love it. And I'm doing relief efforts. So if by chance you have a few change in your pocket, if you want to help my relief efforts, I partner with a nonprofit, an all-native board, professional woman, amazing, to help with my medical and non-medical relief efforts with the Navajo Nation. And it's www.unitednatives.org. Or yeah, pretty much. Or you can reach me at Winslow Indian Healthcare Center or Little Colorado Medical Center.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And there's more information in that article too. So
yeah. There's more information in the article too. I think on the bottom, I think I put Little Colorado at the time. Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you, Michelle, for all you do.
Thanks. I appreciate it. You guys all take care.
Thank you, Shelly.
Yep.
You're amazing. We're praying for you. Stay strong.
Thank you.
Stay safe.
Thank you. All right. Love you. Love you all. All right. Bye.
I hope that some of you guys have had a chance to, Jeremy Hawks did an unbelievable job writing an incredible story about Shelly's entire story. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. And there's been some other articles done on her as well. And I'm proud of all of our former Sun Devils, but obviously just an incredible young woman. So with that said, we'll get back to our newbies coming in. Maggie Besselink, again, she's probably about 6'4", actually. Positionless player from Kingston, Canada. So she can play just about every position. So that's exciting and very talented. And one of the reasons that we need to get this group together sooner rather than later, because some of them are so versatile, we got to try to put the pieces together. Sydney Erickstrip, 6-foot guard from Oregon, really good shooter, really high motor, really fundamental player. And then Caitlin Levings, the 6'3" forward from Oklahoma you guys heard from, is, I don't know if she's ready to be Jamie Rudin yet, but she can shoot the ball. She can shoot the heck out of the ball. So she's got a great 3-point shot at 6'3", and as a post player. And then you guys saw Big Keely there on the screen, 6'3", and while she'll be a bruiser and a banger for us inside, she's actually incredibly skilled and a really good passer and has a nice shot and can play all over the floor. So we're very excited about that. And then finally, Imogen, our Aussie, 6'4", athletic. And, even though she's a little young to the game, they're so well coached in Australia. Her defensive fundamentals and her knowledge of the game are still probably on the high end for most high school kids coming in. So just a really fun class. It's going to be challenging if we don't get our time with them. So the initial schedule was a foreign tour, 10 extra days of practice, some games this summer. Everything is kind of on hold with that. We'll keep you guys posted. But no matter what, we'll figure it out with these guys, no matter how much time we get with them. I think in terms of, what changes do we need to make based on last year, we really thought we would shoot the ball a little bit better than we did. We really did. And we thought we had good shooters. You get in the gym, you watch them, we could shoot. So that's something that we're really going to figure out this year, hopefully. And then I was in particularly disappointed at times of our inconsistency defensively, because that's something that, you know, we always pride ourselves on. You know, sometimes the ball goes in the hoop, sometimes it doesn't. And no matter what, we usually hold teams. And we had some games, especially down the stretch of the season, where we just didn't have that same mindset. And that's not usually us. We're usually just more consistent across the board. And even though we're going to be young next year, we are going to work incredibly hard to get back to that level of consistency, especially on the defensive end. And then lastly, because of our size and our versatility, I think as our coaching staff is meeting, we're really excited to probably get more paint touches than we've gotten the last few years, where we've been more of a perimeter scoring team, and also get to the free throw line more, whether it be through post feeds or drives or ISOs or things like that. So those are a few of the things that we're really thinking about. But we got to get this group together and just, you know, it's fun. They're very talented, and see, you know, can they be a 3-level scorer at this level right now? You know, how are they on their ball screen offense? How are they consistently shooting with defense? And then where are they at with their defensive fundamentals? And then we'll pull it all together, because I definitely have the best coaching staff in the nation. And I want to take this opportunity just to thank them, because I would usually do it at the banquet, and we're not having a banquet. So associate head coach Jackie Moore, and actually Angie Nelp's going into her 4th year. I think everybody would agree. We're going to also, I'm just telling everybody right now, I didn't even tell everybody, but Angie Nelp will be associate head coach at beginning, coming into this next season. And then our newest member, but incredibly impactful, Nikki Blue. Thank you guys so much. And also, of course, our special assistant, Meg Sanders, but best coaching staff, hands down the country. That's why I'm not worried at all. We have all the talent we need. We just got to put it all together, and this group's going to help me do it. So with that said, Jeff, let's go ahead and bring Tom on the line. You're on mute.
I keep forgetting about that mute thing. Let's bring on Associate Athletic. By the way, before we do that, I'll just mention real quick. If you're looking for things to watch, the Pac-12 network, specifically Pac-12 Arizona, keeps rerunning our home wins over the Oregon schools, and I never get tired of watching that. So if you're looking for something to see on television, they do run that quite a bit, and I love to see it. All right, Senior Associate Athletic Director Tom Patterson is going to join us for a few minutes. Tom, you with us?
I am, sir. Thank you guys for giving me a few moments, and thanks, Charlie. It was definitely a really exciting season, and a lot of talent on the team. And we have a women's basketball advocacy group, and we have a lot of talented people that are a part of that as well. A lot of the staff members that you guys see on this call have all kind of joined up, and the mission is to continue to push women's basketball forward and to set attendance marks and build affinity and a brand, further define this brand in the marketplace, and have Desert Financial Arena packed to a level that it hasn't been before. And you guys that are a big part of that, being our season ticket holders this year. We had a number of records that we set in terms of season ticket sales and individual ticket sales. And a lot of that has to do with the support from our core fan base that's on this call today. So I appreciate you guys being a part of that. We have our renewals out there for women's basketball for the 2020-21 season. If you renew by the end of June, we have got some fantastic prizes that we're going to randomly be giving out every 2 weeks throughout the next 2 months. That goes from a pregame coaching experience. I think Ryan mentioned it, mentioned that working with another nonprofit as well. So we've heard you guys in terms of experiential things that you're looking for. So that's out there, as well as some post-game opportunity, a seat upgrade behind the bench. And then one of the key highlights we think this year, and Ryan, we appreciate you offering this up, but it's a day in the life of Ryan Cohen. So at the end of this, it's going to be the behind the scenes of a day from Ryan, his perspective and involvement with coach and the team. And there might be a lunch involved here as well. So if you haven't renewed your season tickets yet, we would definitely appreciate having you guys back. We're looking to be out of the house just like you guys are, enjoy Sun Devil athletics and more specifically women's basketball again. So thank you guys for giving me a couple minutes.
Tom,
thank you
so much. I'm going to jump in. Sorry, Jeff.
That's all right.
Tom, I cannot tell you how much we appreciate you and everything that you did. You were unbelievable in our every part of our marketing ticket campaign last year, and just leading that advocacy group. So just really appreciate you.
Basketball Zoom.
And then also, I think we should do Day in a Life with Jackie. You know, I think anybody on the staff is up for grabs. I mean, they're all so amazing and fun to hang out with. Right, Ryan? I mean,
pick one.
Yeah,
anyway.
we'll just kind of keep doing that, and we'll have lots of incentives for people to come back and really cheer this team on.
Thanks, Charlie.
Thanks, Tom.
Well, we're about at the end of our happy hour town hall, and I know that Charlie, you want to take a moment to wrap things up and send a message out to everybody who's online with us this evening.
Thanks, Jeff. Yes, and I do want to also thank my amazing CEO, Ryan Cohen, for all of his incredible hard work. I know everybody on this call, yes, I see the claps and the applause. Everybody on this call loves Ryan and knows how hard Ryan works to help our program be one of the best programs in the nation. So we really appreciate you, Ryan. And of course, Meg Sanders, who was one of our former associate head coaches, and just unbelievable, kind of does everything. I can't even talk about everything Meg does, but, you know, just appreciate you so much. And my longtime friend, mentor, and our special assistant. With that said, what we're gonna do is we just wanna try to stay connected with you guys. I think we've thanked you, and we can't thank you enough for all of your emotional and physical support for our program. We hope it continues. If you need anything from us, please reach out. Please let us know. You are our family. Everybody on this call, if you're on this call, you're our family. We had some other great alum. I saw Katie Hempin on for a little bit. Katie, I wanted to give you a shout out. I don't know if Nisi made it on. Katie Hempin, now in the coaching profession, you know, incredible Sun Devil, the best shooters we've ever had, and IQ off the charts. So I just want to again say that we're here for you guys. Let's all stay connected. Let's get through this sooner rather than later. And we are going to, before I cue up the highlight tape, the last person I'm just going to acknowledge is the one and only voice of the Sun Devils, Jeff Munn. So Jeff, thank you for being with us today. Thank you for continuing to be with our team. You are, I always tell Jeff, I don't know if he thinks I'm just, no, I think he knows I'm not just making his head fat, because I don't really do that. I'm pretty genuine. So there's so many people that would rather listen to him. And sometimes my mom, I think my mom's on this call. She's a great supporter of our program. She doesn't even watch anymore. She just listens to you. So that's an ultimate compliment, because she's the ultimate sports fan. So thank you. And you know, Drew, our development person, and everybody in the Sun Devil Club, thanks for everything that you do and supporting this today. And what we're going to try to do right now, okay, we're going to try to play you a short highlight tape from the season. Now, when we did this, it didn't play very well. It was kind of slow. But here's what we're going to tell you. We have a 20-minute amazing highlight film from this year that everybody on this call, if they reach out to Ryan, of course, he will send it to you. It's just almost complete. Meg's been working with our digital intern, Dakota. And I think, Meg, right, we're just about done with it. So it's amazing. It really captures the season and all of the players that we had this year. And so that we can send to you. I think it'll be finalized in the next few days. But we thought we'd tease you a little bit and also just have a few memories of some special moments from this last season. So thank you all again. Okay, stay healthy and be safe. Go Devs.
Go Devs.
Go Devs.
Falling right into the hands of Richardson, and Root with their second triple in a row. Another second opportunity, three-pointer rebound. Gibson would like to have that. And there's your assist record. Riley Richardson, the #1 Street. Nice run, Breon January. The record is now Riley Richardson's. Wow. Ryan for 3. You betcha. She's carrying the Sun Devils right now. Ryan's got 22. Wide open. Nice screen by the Sun Devil, but I'm sorry. They should have been out there. Robbie Ryan is on fire. Gets the ball back. Richardson. With the clock winding down. 1.9 seconds on the clock, and it is over. The first triple overtime game in Arizona State program history goes to the Sun Devils.
Feel the wind in your face. It's more than a contest. It's more than
Have a match like this where everybody knows how good and gritty ASU is. Compliments from the Oregon coaching staff. That shoot around today about the way ASU plays. And ASU's key to their game, rebounding, match Oregon's physicality, be a key. Somebody who's gotten buckets in those rooms. Yeah. Sanders. That's a good sign. In and out by Ruben. Donnelly wasn't quite ready to receive it, and Umbalino makes her pay. Iris, 2017. Shot clock winding down. Robbie Ryan beats the buzzer. I tell you what, if the shot clock is winding down, you want the ball in Robbie Ryan's hand. She comes through again. A mistake with another opportunity to chip away. Ryan for 3. She's fired up. I love it when Robbie Ryan gets fired up. The experience at this point, and they need her to stop ASU from coming back because Richardson just cut it to 4. Last time that Oregon lost to ASU. Oh, here in just a second, Riley Richardson with her second triple of the game. We have a 1-point advantage for Oregon. This possession, Arizona State has an opportunity to take its first lead of the game. Ryan for 3. Robbie Ryan. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Inside to Rudin. She's doubles, turns, hits. And they are celebrating at Desert Financial Arena. Big fist pump from Robbie Ryan and company as Arizona State has pulled it off. No Kiara Russell. Riley Richardson with a temperature before game time. She comes through and has a Michael Jordan game. 12 points with 6 for 6 free throwing. It was Jamie Rudin coming through with 12 big points. Robbie Ryan beyond clutch. This is the true example of it takes a village. If you want to win in the Pac-12, Charli Turner Thorne fist pumping. Excellent defense by Kiara Russell and by Arizona State. Tackle, baseline. You betcha. Can't finish. Jay Van Hefty cleans up her own miss and an 8-1 opportunity. Big bucket by Jay Van Hefty. Tackling with a head of steam against Brown. You betcha. Tackling has 14. And it is over. The sweep is complete. Arizona State takes out number 2 Oregon and number 3 Oregon State back to back. How about that? Dude, we get 2 days off.
Good work, Ryan.
Yeah, we're going to have one more special alumni guest. I'm so glad that she wanted to say a few words. I already kind of queued her up because I don't know if you heard, Katie, but one of the best shooters we've ever had, one of the smartest players we've ever had, and I've coached. Now coaching herself at Eastern Michigan. Katie Hempel, you wanted to say a word or two for us?
Yeah, I did, Coach. You know, whoever put this on, Ryan, you know, you always do a great job. You've always held this down every day since I've been at ASU. But watching that video made me so excited and made me want to run through a wall. Seeing all those kids and the energy and the passion they have on the court, you know, you guys help us with that. You guys give us so much passion to play with because we know you always have our back. And being on that home court, Charli takes in so much pride in us winning on that home court. You guys are always there for that experience. So going through those moments, especially like Oregon. Now, Coach, when I played, I'm a little confused. When we won, we weren't allowed to get your hair wet. And here you are wearing hats.
Katie, I don't know. I never said you couldn't get my hair wet.
I don't know, Coach.
I don't know. You guys had so many special moments. We probably were just waiting. Yeah.
We had a great
I
time.
don't think I gave them permission, by the way. I think they just did it.
They just did it. Yeah. That might be it too. Yeah. But I hope everybody is well on this Zoom call, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. So it's good to see all of you guys. I hope to see you guys soon. Hopefully I can make it out to another game this year. I'm really excited for what you guys got brewing. It's going to be a storm in Arizona. So.
Amen, Katie. Thank you.
Of course. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Katie.
All right, Jeff.
All right. Well, thank you all for being with us. We really appreciate it. And I'm echoing what Charli has said. And we hope you all stay healthy. And before you know it, we're going to play basketball again soon. And we hope to see you all out at Desert Financial Arena. Coach, thank you. Ryan, everybody, thanks for being with us. We'll see you all again soon.
Thanks, you guys. Go Devs.